Let's talk about a new kind of magic, the kind that happens inside a computer. Imagine a genie that instead of granting 3 wishes can watch any video, cartoon, home movie or classic game and instantly create a playable version of that world. You can jump in, control the characters and explore. This isn't science fiction, it's what DeepMind's Genie 3 does. Genie 3 is an AI that doesn't just see, it understands and recreates. Traditionally, building a virtual world required teams of programmers and artists, crafting every rule and pixel by hand. Genie 3 throws out that playbook. It learns the rules of a universe just by watching. Think of it as a watchmaker who can look at a finished watch and conjure a new working timepiece out of thin air. It intuits the mechanics of a world from visual data alone. This is a shift from explicit instruction to implicit understanding. Genie isn't just about wish fulfillment, it's about unlocking potential that was trapped behind technical barriers. For anyone who's dreamed of building their own world but lacked coding skills, this is a beacon of hope. It democratizes creation. We're at the threshold of an era where your imagination, captured on video or a sketch, could be all you need to bring an interactive world to life. That's a kind of magic I can get behind. Let's see how it works. So how does this digital wizardry work? The secret is something called a world model. A world model is an AI's internal simulation of how the world works, a mental sandbox. When you catch a ball, you don't calculate physics, you just know how it moves. That's your world model. AI researchers want machines to have this same predictive power. Without a world model, an AI is like a robot stuck on rails, unable to adapt or plan. With one, it can ask, what if I push this block, or what if I press this button? This lets AI learn and strategize in a simulated environment before acting in the real world. For years, building these models was tough. You either programmed every rule or ended up with something too simple. The breakthrough? Teaching AI to build its own world models from raw video. By watching hours of footage, the AI learns patterns and physics. Things fall down, not up, solid objects don't pass through each other. Genie 3 takes this further. It doesn't just predict what happens next. It predicts what happens if you take an action. That's the difference between watching a movie and playing a game. Genie 3 learns the rules, the cause and effect, the link between a button press and a character's jump. It's not just predicting the future, it's learning how to control it. This is a monumental step towards truly interactive, intelligent agents. The line between observer and participant is blurring. Let's see how Genie 3 learns from just watching. Genie 3's magic comes from learning directly from video pixels. No labels, no instructions. Most AI needs humans to label data, but Genie 3 is a master of unsupervised learning. It watched over 200,000 hours of 2D platformer game videos from the internet. The model predicts the next frame in a video, learning the world's style and physics. But it also figures out which parts of the image are controllable, like the player character. It reverse engineers the game controller just by watching. The AI separates background from foreground, static from dynamic, and player actions from everything else. Using a special latent action model, it maps invisible commands to on-screen movements. After training, you can show Genie 3 a single image, a photo, a drawing, and it generates a playable, interactive level in that style. It's not just copying, it's creating something new from what it's learned. This is generative AI at its most creative. To appreciate Genie 3, look at how we used to build virtual worlds. The old way, teams of developers hand-coded every rule, every interaction. Even with procedural generation, AI was just a sophisticated assistant, not a true creator. Genie 3 flips the script. It infers rules from observation, not instruction. Instead of following blueprints, it learns how to build from scratch. Its potential is limited only by the data it sees. Genie 3 can discover new behaviors and mechanics just by watching. This shift from rule-based to observation-based learning is a game changer. Now anyone with an idea, not just programmers, can create interactive worlds. The AI learns subtle, unwritten rules that are hard to code by hand. We're moving from engineering worlds to cultivating them. What makes Genie 3 tick? It's a blend of technical breakthroughs. First, it learns controllable actions from unlabeled video unsupervised action discovery. Genie 3 deduces the set of possible moves just by watching characters on screen. Its architecture combines a video tokenizer, an auto-regressive dynamics model, and a latent action model. The tokenizer compresses video frames, the dynamics model learns cause and effect, the latent action model figures out what's controllable. This trio makes Genie 3 efficient and scalable. Its real superpower is generalization. Trained on diverse videos, it can generate new playable games from any image. It's not just repeating what it's seen, it's composing something new. Genie 3 is more than a tool for games, it's a platform for understanding how intelligence emerges from raw data. These breakthroughs push the boundaries of what machines can learn and create. Genie 3's impact goes far beyond gaming. For AI research, it creates endless training grounds for other AIs. Imagine training self-driving cars in infinite AI-generated scenarios. In game development, it revolutionizes prototyping. Sketch a level in the morning, play it by afternoon. Solo developers and small studios can now create rich experiences without massive teams. But it's bigger than games. Artists could let audiences step into their animated worlds. Educators could build interactive history lessons from old footage. Genie 3 blurs the line between passive media and interactive experience. Any visual content could become a virtual world to explore. This technology is a stepping stone to more adaptable robots and AI assistants. Imagine a household robot learning a new appliance by watching a video, or a rescue robot mapping disaster zones from drone footage. Genie 3's ability to infer control and physics from pixels is a fundamental skill for intelligent agents. So where does this lead? Genie 3 is just the beginning. The next generation will move from 2D to 3D, from simple games to complex simulations. Imagine feeding an AI every nature documentary and getting a fully explorable digital ecosystem. This is the birth of a new creative medium, where art, film, and games merge. Creation becomes conversational. You provide the idea, the AI helps build the world. The tools of world building are being handed to everyone. Of course, with this power comes responsibility. Ethics, authorship, and reality itself will need discussion. But these are good problems. They mean we're making real progress. DeepMind's work isn't just about AI. It's about reshaping our world. The future isn't just something we'll watch, it's something we'll build and play in. What kind of world would you create with this technology? The ultimate sandbox is waiting.